Hello and welcome to Trish Polish. I'm Trish and my goal is to swatch as much of the nail polish in Japan as I possibly can. If that sounds like something you'd also be interested in, please consider subscribing. If not, that's okay too. It's still nice to see you. So I like how I said I might do this set of polishes next like half a year ago, but
Joke's on you, past Trish.
Today we are finally starting to look at Pompompurin's polishes from Friend Nail's 100 yen line at Daiso. And honestly, I did kind of wait so long because the color story for this set of polishes is fall. It is so autumnal. But y'all will see what I mean in a minute. Just hang tight. Since it's been a hot minute since I've done a Friend Nail video, let me just give you a quick rundown of the brand. They are a Japanese nail polish brand. They are available exclusively at Daiso stores, which is Japan's 100 yen shop, which is a dollar store. And the collection is broken down into sets of 10 polishes, and each Sanrio character gets their own 10 polishes. So for example, today we are looking at the first 5 of Pompompurin's set of 10 polishes. I made a playlist for you guys of all of the other videos that I made reviewing this polish line, so if you want to check that out here, I will link it up in the cards for you. I'll talk a little bit more about the polishes as well as Pompompurin after the swatches, but first, we've got 5 super gorgeous autumnal colors to take a look at, so let's get into the swatches. First up today, we have the shade Mustard Yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a polish that looked so much like its name. This literally looks like I'm painting French's mustard onto my fingers. And also, can you just look at how good this covers in one coat? Y'all, this polish was $1. $1. And yellows are notoriously finicky. It was a tad bit patchy in one coat, so I did decide to go in for 2, but if I just wanted something to cover my fingers and I wasn't worried about people looking closely, I might just wear this in one coat. Also, I feel like this color is like fall in a bottle. In Japan, we have a lot of ginkgo trees, and they turn this exact color of yellow before their leaves fall, and so I think, for me anyway, this color is the perfect representation of fall. I don't think it falls into the ugly pretty category, but y'all let me know how you feel about that. Here is Mustard Yellow in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. Next up is the shade Cool Terracotta. Okay, so this is another one that has really impressive coverage here in the first coat. It's on there. This color is really hard to describe. It's like a muted out brick red orange, or like tomato bisque. Anyway, it's another gorgeous fall color. And to be honest, once I got it on my nails, I liked it way more than I thought I would. I mean, it helps that the formula is fabulous on pretty much all of these polishes today. I'm not going to mention it every single time because I would be saying the same thing over and over again, but all of these polishes have a really nice formula. And one thing that I've found with Friend Nails is it's not the formula that's the problem, it's the brush that's hit or miss. But what do you want for $1, right? Brushes are interchangeable, polish is not. Anyway, this one got to full coverage in 2 coats. And honestly, I could see myself reaching for it again. And here is Cool Terracotta in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have the shade Bitter Scarlet. This one is red, but it's like a spicy red. It's definitely a jelly-leaning red color, which, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of reds that are jelly-leaning, but it has a really nice smooth formula, and like I said in the last one, it's not the formula but the brush, and this brush is okay. Depending on the way you apply this one, you might need 2 coats, but I could see this one maybe needing 3 if you have longer nails. Especially if you wanted to hide the visible nail line, which you probably do if you're wearing a red, so that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I would describe this color as a cinnamon red and not like a straight up primary red, you know? It's like fall red. It's super pretty, but have I used better red nail polishes? Yeah. Have I used better red nail polishes for $1? Maybe not. And here is Bitter Scarlet in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. Next up is Galaxy Purple. This one is essentially a grape jelly with a contrasting light blue iridescent shimmer. Okay, so this is where we start changing the game a little bit. Like you can see in the first coat, it is a jelly or a jelly-leaning polish, but even still, right here, you can still see those blue shimmers. I kind of considered the first coat on this one just like a base coat because it is super patchy. There's no way you can wear this in one coat. It definitely needs two, so I just used the first coat as like a foundation layer, and then when I went in for the second coat, I was a little more careful with application and tried to even out the coverage a little more. And I mean, it worked wonderfully. Like, I felt this polish covered exactly how I wanted it to in two coats. I don't think for me personally there's a need for a third, but again, if you have longer nails, that might be something you would consider. It's these types of nail finishes that make me really appreciate Friend Nail as a brand because, like, just because the polish is 100 yen or $1, they are not afraid of trying different types of finishes and different types of colors. Like, honestly, if you thought in your head dollar store nail polish, you probably wouldn't come up with this color, right? I feel like they're really good at thinking outside the box and giving us like almost indie brand styles of polishes, but still keeping the price at 100 yen. Are these the best polishes in the world? No. That's not what I'm saying. I just think it's nice that for $1 they try to offer us some variety, you know? Also, I'm just a sucker for contrasting shimmers. And here is Galaxy Purple in two coats with a glossy top coat. Last but 100% for sure not least is Burgundy Red. This one is a brown brick red with a super strong gold shimmer. This color is stunning. Even just here in the first coat, you can see what a beautiful deep red the base color is, and you can see the gold flecks. Like, it is so pretty. If like vampy and fall and a little Halloweeny. Like, again, for the first coat, just kind of treat it as a base coat and then be extra careful in the second coat and you'll have perfect coverage on this one too. Did I already say I'm obsessed? Because I'm freaking obsessed with this color. Like, I feel like sophisticated, dark, Halloweeny, vampy Trish needs to wear this like all the time, every day, and it might be on my toes right now. I mean, again, they didn't reinvent the wheel here, but I feel like we're getting good quality for the price, you know? Is there a similar salon brand or several salon brands who have this exact same color for like 10 times the price? Yeah. Do you get more in the bottle? Probably. But was I expecting this gorgeous of a color to come out of a bottle that cost $1? Nah. And I will 100% keep this on heavy rotation during autumn, possibly winter, because I love this color. And here is Burgundy Red in two coats with a glossy top coat. So what do you think? Are these not the perfect fall nail polishes? Like, they are everything that is fall. And I mean, just wait until you see all 10 of the polishes together because it's glorious. It is fall. It speaks to my Virgo soul. Also, we're just gonna pretend that I didn't just spill espresso down the front of my shirt like the complete heathen that I am, and we're just gonna keep going because, I don't want to refilm the intro. Moving on. Out of the first 5 polishes, which one did you like the most? Are you a fall person? Are you a different season? Which season do you identify the most with? Leave me a comment down below and let's have a chat about it. For me, first of all, I love fall. I love everything about fall. I love that Halloween is in fall, and I love that my birthday is in fall. So yeah, I guess I'm just a fall person. So out of these 5 polishes, my favorite was a literal coin toss between mustard yellow and burgundy red. Mustard yellow because I think this is the perfect fall color. Like, it is such a leaves changing color polish. It's just so super pretty. Plus, A+ naming sense on this shade, because before I even looked at the shade name and I just swatched the color, I thought, huh, that looks like mustard. So props to Friend Nail for mustard yellow, because that is the most looks like the name polish I've ever seen in my life. And burgundy red because this is just a gorgeous, vampy fall color. It is so pretty. I love the deeper red color with the golden shimmer. I think it is just, I guess vampy is the best way to describe it in such a good way. It's so pretty. Also, I will forever be giving props to Friend Nail because they do not skimp on the shimmer, and yeah, so literally hats off to them for all of the shimmer in their dollar polish line, because I feel like, you know, yes, the polish bottles are tiny, but sometimes, no, I don't really feel like it's a sacrifice in quality. I think it's just a sacrifice in quantity to have that dollar price tag. Okay, so Pompompurin is this round, fluffy little friend here who always wears a smart little beret. Apparently, he's a golden retriever. His appearance is described as a pastel yellow short fluff and a brown beret. His personality lists that his dream is being even bigger. His hobby is listed that he collects and hides shoes. He likes to hang out with his friends and do pudding aerobics. His skills are napping. His likes are the phrase, let's go out, milk, pudding, and soft stuff. And he dislikes the word stay. So this guy is a dog after my own heart. I freaking love it. My dream is being bigger, because why not? And now for a little bit more information about the polishes themselves. They do come in these little tiny 5 milliliter bottles. And as I mentioned earlier, they are sold at Daiso stores here in Japan, which makes their price tag right at 100 yen plus tax. So that's going to be all from me today. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you'd like to hang out and talk some more about Japanese nail polish or, just nail polish in general, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a good week.